Hey, Mike. Now, let's say hops like went to high school. Like, let's say we're talking like Saturday morning cartoon series. Like, what hops do you think, like, given like their like tasting profiles, what they do to beers, which ones do you think would have
I
peaked in
mean,
high
literally,
school?
they would be your sort of noble hops, I think. Reason why is I think people drink people will be more that'll be more palatable to people at that age. Then you get older and you start wanting things a little more, I don't know, it's just different. You start expanding your horizons, you start doing the double IPA thing that everyone else seems to do, and then
I meant as a personality, not like what you would drink. I meant like if Mosaic in this sense, right? Like this beer called Peak
no, I
Mosaic.
think that Mosaic
Like, do you think
is
Mosaic
like
would have
a very
peaked as a high
complex
school
sort of
student
like Citra.
itself?
I think it's the one that's going to take a little long to get around to.
Okay, fair enough.
How's
Fair
that
enough.
horse? Is that horse dead?
We have a beer. It's dead. It's dead. We have a beer, courtesy of Hop Butcher for the World. It's called Peak Mosaic. It's a mosaic hop that has reached its peak form, it looks like. It's a triple IPA, the
This came
10.5%
out of a
with, you
cabinet.
guessed it,
It's
mosaic
probably been in
hops.
there for a while. So I don't know if it's going to look like one of your glasses or not, Sean. I did not rinse it or wash it.
Well, I washed mine, so it's definitely going to look like one of my glasses. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. It looks way sunnier on my camera, but it's more
That's fair.
opaque
Yeah,
sunny
it
in
just looks
person,
like
I
a
would say. More
glass of
like
sunshine, doesn't
yours.
it? About two solid fingers of a
It is gorgeous. It
very
is really
fluffy head. It
gorgeous.
looks awesome. Really, it looks gorgeous. Well, it's the boozy mother
Oh yeah.
bleeper, right?
And there's legs.
Let's do it.
There's legs. Want to go
See, this is
nose?
why I love Mosaic. This is why.
I'm definitely getting like I'm fully back around on the Mosaic train. Like a couple of years ago, I was definitely
Yeah,
off the
this
train and I
this
slowly
is your
started,
sort of
dabbling
your
again.
your
But now I'm
fruit
definitely
salad,
falling
right?
back on it.
It is all the citrus, all the berries. It smells like summertime.
Yeah.
It smells like the early parts of summer, when everything's sort of coming up and
And
it's hot and just everything is sweet. That's what it smells like.
what I love about it the most, like obviously it's the tropical fruit salad stuff, but it lets the I don't know if it's the Mosaic that let or it's just like the way the hop works from a nose standpoint. Like
Yeah,
it
you can
lets
definitely
the
smell the
grains
grains.
come through. It
Yeah,
has a
for sure.
grainy smell to it too. And I get that with like a lot of Mosaic beer. So I'm not sure if that's just like a characteristic of the nose of Mosaic or if it's
Well,
just that it lets the grain smell
maybe
through
trying to
more than
avoid the
other
smell,
hops. I don't know. It doesn't
typically.
overpower it as much, even though this is very pungent from a fruit standpoint.
It does. I think it just has this really like really
Maybe.
really ripe
I don't know. It smells
tangerine, really
delicious.
ripe orange, like really ripe blueberries. It's very very interesting smell. Love it. Oh yeah, girl. Cheers, one.
Want to try it? I got to go this way. Cheers. Clink.
Yep, yep, yep. We agree.
Wow.
Yep. This is what I love about
Yeah,
Mosaic right
we
here.
are in.
This is the reason
Wow.
I love Mosaic.
Yeah. This is like the perfect showcase for Mosaic too. Like everything that's like on the nose bursts up there with like maybe like a couple turns up because it has like this like lovely at the back. There's a bitterness, but it's like
Yep.
this awesome sweetness that
Yeah.
kind of
This is the
finishes
nose
off
turned up.
with the
This like the
bitterness.
nose is Steve Austin,
It's
and
freaking
the beer
amazing.
is Stone Cold. The taste is Stone Cold. You know what I mean? I don't
That's a good
care.
one. Yeah. I don't think we can make that reference for a beer that's not
Yeah.
made by El Segundo,
You know what's
though.
interesting though? Like you take you sip, wash it over, you do get that big hoppy punch, just fruit punch, literally, and it does bitter off. Sort of cleans up pretty good. Yeah.
For a
Yeah. I
10.5%
didn't say it was a
beer,
good
the
thing.
fact that it makes me want to keep going back for more is a problem.
Like, it tastes good.
It just has this like right from the front. It's just like it's got this like it's like big on sweet fruits, but it has a pithiness to it too.
Yeah,
And
you
then
know,
as it bitters off, it
one
sweetens
thing I
out,
don't
and then it's
usually get with
gone, and then you just
Mosaic,
want to
I'm kind
keep
of
going
getting
back for
this
more.
here now, is I'm getting actually a little bit of like melon and a little bit of peach as well. I don't usually get that with Mosaic, but I'm getting it here. It's still mostly berries. It's still mostly like citrus, but I am getting those other notes. I think that's actually kind of helping balance everything, kind of round it out. Is a little bit of melon. Yeah.
I can definitely see like a soft kind of white peach characteristic in this for sure. Melon,
Hmm.
I could see it, but the
It's
white peach now that you said it, like I
when people
can't get
used
it
to
off
tell
my
me that
palate.
Mosaic was like Citra on steroids,
This is
I didn't really quite get it, and it's only in the last couple of years that I'm sort of making those connections now.
I still don't know if I fully get it, but
Yeah,
I can see where someone's I can
it just has a more
get
like
behind them a
summery,
little bit
berry kind of a
now,
note,
better than
but
I
I do
could.
think there's a lot of like Citra notes that you get in Mosaic. Citra similar anyway. Anyway, I think it's awesome. Whatever.
Yeah. No, should we look at the
Yeah.
should we see if our tasting notes aligned? Bright citrus? Yeah. Dank greens. The only time I get like a dankiness is like at the end when it
I
bitters
never
off,
get
right? I don't
dankness
really
from
get like
Mosaic.
hmm.
Not me. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Juicy berry, yeah, of course. Nailed it. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. And like the mouthfeel is like it's this beer is just magical. And for 10.5%, it doesn't drink 10.5%. It's a great showcase of Mosaic. And I have had a good amount of Mosaic only beers, but this is definitely up there now. So I think now I'm gonna have to like start revisiting the beers I've been staying away
Well,
from, I think. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that like which doesn't make sense. I don't understand my Mosaic thing because like one of my favorite street beers from Trillium is Melcher Street. One of my favorite beers from Treehouse is Alter Ego, and like Melcher and Alter Ego are both Mosaic forward beers. So like, I don't like Mosaic, but
yeah,
I'm over
I've
here
said
like,
that for years.
"Do." So I'm just a hypocrite. That's just what it is. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
It's delicious. It's really good. It's a super easy
Just
drinker.
talked myself into that one.
Despite the ABV, I would definitely be careful when drinking this. When I first took my first sip, you kind of see how it glug, 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 because it just goes down so easy. Oh, my can's
That's why I didn't pour a
empty.
lot into the can because I'm like, we have to do a couple more of these reviews. Maybe I'll just put this aside.
Yeah, prove it. Not
Oh
yet.
man, you're gonna be frosty after this one. They'll be able to tell in the videos. Not yet. All right, down in the comments. Have you had peak Mosaic? What do you think of it? What do you think of Hop Butcher in general? If you were a hop in high school, what hop do you think would peak in high school? It's a fun little conversation to have. And if anyone knows animation, we could work on like a collab like hops in high school, like Saturday morning cartoon thing. But anyways, or just go to nerdsense.net. From there, you can get to all of our social places. Forget we just had this conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe to those notification bells so you're notified when we post more videos. And I'm Sean.
Cheers, bud.
That's Mike. Not Mike. Yeah. This is Nerdsense.